Welcome, Matrons.
Welcome.
We're here with a guest, Captain Deccan, and he looks like a ginger Santa Claus. You have a lot of red going on.
It's a lot of red. It's very festive.
Okay, so today we're going to be making him into Santa Claus, which is why he's dressed like that. The reason why he's a little less Santy and a little more...
a little less Santy.
A little less Santy.
A little less Santy.
The reason why he's like that is we're actually going to be turning him into Santa Claus from Grand Theft Auto, because he was like, turn me into Santa Claus, and I was like, turn you into Santa Claus from Grand Theft Auto. Let's get started!
So I took that white eyeliner pencil like I always do, and I sketched out roughly where I wanted the facial hair to go on the mask, as well as how I was going to get it to blend in with his facial hair that he already has. Next, I took a very pale foundation and stuck that all over his face where there was not going to be any hair. It's kind of funny though, because he has this mask in the game, and he's actually a black Santa Claus. I just thought that I might get a race card thrown at me, so I stuck to a pale foundation. Next, I took a translucent powder and just buffed it all over the foundation so that it made it easier for me to blend some powders into it. Then taking any contour powder in a medium tone brown, I went ahead and started shaping the nose in the way that the Santa mask is. The Santa mask almost looks like it has a circle right on the top of the nose, and then the nostrils flare out pretty big. Even bigger than how I made them, but I was just trying to make it look good on his face. In some sections, I took some darker brown contour and I just deepened it up. Next, I took out my NYX Ultimate Brights eyeshadow palette and I got the hot pink color from that and stuck it on his nose and just kind of blended it out, as well as taking that red color and concentrating it on the very center of the nose. For some reason my camera doesn't pick it up that well. I don't really know why. Now, getting more of the contouring shades, I just worked on the nose more, as well as adding the cheeks of Santa Claus. So with this, I just rounded out his cheeks by making almost a circle shape. And again, I just dipped into some darker colors when I felt it necessary. Then I took that same pink color and drug it across the apples of his cheeks, making them look very, very round, as well as again taking some of that red and doing the same thing. I then took a black body paint on a detailed brush and I decided to go over my lines just because I want it to look more cartoony, more like a mask. And then I just kind of lightly blended it out into those contour colors that I have on his face already. This is also going to help with the illusion that his nose is shaped differently. I also made sure to drag those lines around the cheek section I also made. Now taking some matte black eyeshadow from Urban Decay called Blackout, I also shadowed in the nostrils and around any of those lines I felt needed to be deepened up. Grabbing my white eyeliner pencil again, I sketched out where his eyes are going to be, where the holes of the mask are going to go. And in reality, I should have blocked out his eyebrows and raised them up, but I didn't feel like putting glue on his face like I do with me when I'm doing my makeup looks, and I just left his eyebrows where they were. I grabbed the same contour shades I had been using and I decided to add some wrinkles around his eyes, as well as shadowing around the open holes, just kind of starting the process. I also decided to shadow where the crow's feet are going to be. And I took my brush and also shadowed where some wrinkles are going to be on his forehead. Next, I took some white body paint and I just started adding the hair. The little hair on the top of the head kind of does a little floopy. So I took my detailed brush and some white body paint from Mehron and just added little lines and built it up to make a hair-like texture. Keeping that same white body paint, I filled in his eyebrows. As well as taking that same body paint and running it into his beard and his hair just to kind of make it blend in. Then taking black on a detailed brush again, I went over those wrinkle lines I made earlier to again make it look more cartoonish and more like a video game mask. Then taking some brown on a detailed brush, I started adding some lines onto the body paint that I have sitting underneath his lip where his beard should be, but his natural beard actually stopped, so I needed to have it blend in. So I added lines of white body paint and I added brown shadowing into it, kind of like a red brown though, because his hair is actually red. And I just went back and forth with the two until I got the right consistency and I felt like it blended nicely. I added some of that brown eyeshadow into the hair that I put on the top of his head as well to also make it blend a little bit better and to make it match the beard. Next I took a black body paint on a detailed brush and I went ahead and added the lines where the holes of the mask are going to be. And then taking some of those brown contour shades, I just shadowed on the inside of the hole so it looked like his eyes were sitting below the mask. And in some sections I actually stuck some black eyeshadow and just kind of deepened it up to make it look even more sunken in. And now I'm filling in the mustache. Again, I just took that white body paint and made flicking motions all the way through the mustache section. And then of course I'm taking that same brown shade that I used in the beard and in the hair, and I went ahead and added that to the mustache as well, again just trying to blend it all together. I also took some black eyeshadow and put it underneath the mustache section so the mustache looked like it was sitting above the beard. And now I'm taking this nude lipstick color and putting it on his bottom lip, as well as taking a little bit of a red eyeshadow and dusting it on top. And that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me any other ideas on the art related projects, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye!
I'm gonna get that on a shirt. I'm a little less Santy.
Would you stop being weird?
And it's weird to me.
So you just do weird stuff? I'm on camera. You get lipstick.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Say, are you fucking sorry? Ho ho ho. She never likes my ideas.